Alright guys, so as you seen by the title of the video, I got new coilovers finally. As you guys can see, I was too excited to see what they look like, so I already opened the box, but let's just get right into it. So pretty much, they sell for the E90 and all of them, but for the E90 they have the Classic and the Ultimos. I think that's how you say it. And the Classic ones, they have like a 1 to 3 inch drop, and the Ultimos have 2 to 4 inches, and they're a lot more stiffer, I guess you would say track oriented. So I got the Ultimos, they're like 60 bucks more, so I think it was worth it. Total, I think they costed like $460 or something with tax and everything, so it wasn't bad at all. Another reason why I decided to go with Raceland coilovers is because they do have lifetime warranty, which is pretty cool. So if something does go wrong, even if they wear down in the future, you just send the part back and they'll send you a new one. I think they said overnight back, so that's pretty cool, I think. And it's nice to have that peace of mind when buying any car parts, honestly. So this video isn't going to be too in-depth of me installing the coilovers. It's going to be more broad, and I'm going to have more time lapse in it. But if you guys want an in-depth tutorial on how to install these, especially on E90, I'll put a link in my bio to Raceland's video, because they have a video on the E90 chassis step-by-step how to install these, which is pretty nice. So I'll put that in my description if you guys are interested in that. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright guys, so once you remove the wheel off, first thing you want to do, you got to remove this screw right here that holds the strut in. Alright guys, I didn't film the process because it took way too long, but I finally got the old strut out. So pretty much you take the old bearing and top hat, and that's what you use to put on the new Raceland one. So here's the new front coilover. So all you need to keep is this bearing right here, which you're gonna put on top right here, and then the top hat, and then that's it. Alright guys, so it is actually a new day, but I did end up getting this coilover on and the one in the back. Don't mind the cats, I don't know where they're coming from, but I got the one in the back as well. I just didn't film any of this because it was honestly, this is my first time, so it was kind of complicated and it was kind of annoying to try to film and learn in the same time. So like I said, if you guys do want an in-depth video, I will put a link in the description, and that'll help you a lot more than this video. Right now I'm just adjusting the front to get it a little lower, and I also have to put these screws back on for the fender liner, so that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to drop the car and show you guys how it's sitting. I just dropped the car down, and this is what the front looks like. I think it looks really good, and here's the back. And you got to keep in mind, I didn't even drive the car yet, so it's still got to brake in a little bit, so it'll probably go just a tad bit lower as well. So I'm gonna go ahead, pull the car out, turn it around, and do the other side. So little early morning cold start for the boys, eh? I mentioned already in the video that I'll put Raceland's video in the description. If you guys want to check that out, there's a lot more in depth and will help you a lot more. Right now it is actually a few days later than where I left off, so I've driven the car a while. I let it adjust, and I actually took the wheels off, I think like 2 more times to adjust the ride height. And I will show you guys here in a second a little cinematic clip, and I will throw some pictures at the end of the video to show you guys how the car is sitting. The ride quality right now is obviously a lot stiffer, as you would expect. They're coilovers, but it's not like anything that you can't handle. It's not that bad. Like, I honestly could daily this with no problem. It also does feel a lot nicer. Like I said, since it's stiffer, it feels a lot more like balanced everything when you're taking turns, which that is what I was going for, and I'm happy I made the purchase on buying these coilovers. The only thing that kind of sucks, which goes for my car, is I'm running 20-inch rims, and right now in the back, it's fully adjusted as high as the ride height can go, and it's still low. Like, I cannot stick my whole hand like inside the wheel well. I'm still tucking, and it's all the way up. So I don't know. I mean, it looks really good with the 20-inch rims, don't get me wrong, but I do rub just a little bit if it's like a hard bump. And let's say if I have a passenger in the car, I'll rub a little more, but it's not anything like crazy. And since they are 20s, I don't even think that I rub under the fender liner. I think it hits the bumper. I'll show you guys here in a second what I'm talking about, but that's the only downside of these. When I was stock, I was rubbing a little bit too, so don't get me wrong. Now that it's a lot stiffer on the dips, it doesn't, how do I say it, bounce as much down. So I guess it helps a little bit. It doesn't rub as bad, but I don't know. I think some 19-inch rims would be really nice right now, but it's all good. I'm also gonna have to get an alignment here done very soon, because I think it's been almost 8 months, honestly a year I think by now. Yeah, almost a year since I've had my last alignment, and let me show you guys how bad this is. Look at my steering wheel, definitely not straight, and yes, I need to put gas, but look, as soon as I let go of my steering wheel, we're going across all lanes. Hope that guy's not pissed at me now, but yeah, this thing pulls left so hard. I'll go on a long road trip right now, and my arm will be dead by the end of it, just because I'm trying to pull it right the whole time. But yeah, that's why I need an alignment. So that is definitely the next thing I will be doing here, and I think everything else should be okay. I'm not noticing, because a lot of people say when they install coilovers they'll hear a lot of clunking noises and all that. I'm honestly not noticing any different noises than what I heard before. I mean, I haven't really heard any crazy noises before, but fingers crossed. I hope I don't experience anything out of the normal with this new setup. I'm about to get to the location, and I will show you guys what the car looks like right now on the new Raceland coilovers. Alright guys, it gets dark so early now, but here's the car. I was trying to beat the sunlight, sundown or whatever, sunset, but here you guys go. So it is a lot lower than before. I can barely stick my hand in here, but it is tucking in the front and as well in the back. I think it looks a lot better than it did before. You guys let me know your thoughts. I'm gonna put some pictures on the screen, a little cinematic for you guys. Here is the other side. I'm gonna get back in the car because it's freaking cold out here to end this video. But yeah guys, that is what the car looks like now with the new coilovers on. I honestly like it a lot more. I'm happy I made this switch. If you guys are looking to invest on some coilovers just for like your daily or your beater or something, I think you should go with the Raceland ones. They're really affordable. And I read a lot of reviews, and there's only good reviews about them. Their company, I called them. They answer really fast, so the customer support is really good. So there's nothing sketch about them. Nothing really to worry about when you're buying these. It's nice to have that peace of mind with any company you buy parts from, that they have good customer support. So that was like the main thing I looked at. I'm pretty happy with the overall ride quality and everything about these. So if you guys are interested in purchasing a set of these coilovers, it will be down in the description, a link for you guys. And that concludes this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts. If you guys do like this new setup, please give the video a thumbs up. It helps me out a bunch. And if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. In the next video, I'll be getting a new camera, so the video quality will get a lot better. What is my watch? But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.